One of my favorite scholars is a guy named Dr. Bob Utley, and Dr. Bob's got the thickest Southern accent. He's a Magillion genius guy, but he talks about the religionist in all of us. You're a religionist. You see, there's a difference between a relationship with Christ and a religionist, and all of us have this religionist that wants to follow all the rules to get God to love us, and we're evaluating everyone else, and you're like, I'm not following all the rules, but I'm following more rules than them. It's just, why are mean people in church? You ever notice this? There are religionists everywhere. Every denomination has them. Every church has them. I have met atheist organizations that have religionists within their atheist organizations. Every workplace has. How many here has just some policy wonk at your workplace that is just demanding everyone do it by the letter? By the way, if you don't have one of those people, you're probably the person at your work. You meet him in the church. I had this job as a youth pastor once, and man, our youth group just started exploding. And one day the executive pastor called me in his office. He said, Curt, this is a disaster. There are cigarette butts in the parking lot from these kids. There's grimy fingerprints on every doorknob and window. There's stains on the carpet. He said, you have to get rid of the troublemakers in your youth group. This is no place for them in a church. I'm not a Bayside Church, I can guarantee you that. And at first I was a little offended, but then I thought, you know what? There's a truth behind this criticism. The truth is we need to be good stewards of what God has given us in this church facility. So I called my team together and I said, we're gonna clean up after every kid. We're gonna figure out how to love kids and leave this place clean at the same time. So the next week we met, man, a whole team, every fingerprint, man, it was pristine. I was so proud. The next day I stuck my head in his office. I thought he was gonna say, great job, Curt. He goes, Curt, I am so disappointed with you. I said, what? He said, I pulled up to work this day and all of the shades on all the windows of the church were drawn just like I told you to draw them, but some of the shades were drawn downward and some were drawn upward. And that is a bad witness from the freeway. People just walk, I'm never accepting Christ because the shades don't match. That, my friend, is a religionist. It's a religionist. It's someone that's so focused on the external, they never actually find Christ in their lives to change their life from the inside out. It's someone addicted to dead religion. You want to walk in freedom, you got to figure out that God's forgiven you, and you have to get freedom from dead religion.